Laurie, first of all, welcome to Queen of the South. You must be delighted to get started.
Yeah, it's a fantastic 3 points for us today. We've worked really hard this week, and it was a really tough game coming here today to get something out of the game, and we're absolutely delighted that we go away with 3 points. The boys worked so hard.
You came in to a team that were on a little bit of a sticky run. I won't say a bad run. Results wise, yes, but performance wise, probably not. But you're coming in, is it a fresh start today after that 2-week break?
Oh, it's not the first time I've been involved where a team's been on a run that needs to change, and there's no point in looking back. You know, when you're in football, you've got to look forward. What's the next challenge? How can you get things changed and lifted? And we've got, there's a cracking spirit in that dressing room. You know, I've come into a club that, as you say, hasn't won in a few games, but you would never be able to tell that. You know, the manager's got a really good bunch of boys there, and he's got them all work. You saw today how hard they work for each other and how much support they give each other on the pitch. And I've told them that during the week. You know, I've got so much admiration for the way they go about their business day to day.
It is a smaller squad, and they showed today just what the commitment they have got.
Yeah. I mean, we've no luxury in the squad bodies wise. You know, we're really light, and we've had a couple of things that we were hopeful with injury wise during the week that didn't materialise, and we had a couple of risks going into today's game as well. But that's another testament to the players' character. There were a couple of boys out there that, in different circumstances, might have not played today. You know, but they wanted to play. They wanted to play for the manager. They wanted to play for the club, and you see how it paid off.
It's good to hear a sort of a different perspective. Someone coming in, someone that is working with them on a fresh basis. So it's good, I suppose, for the fans to hear just what is going on behind the scenes in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, if you'd seen our training this week, there was good spirit, there was good energy, there was good quality. You know, they were all very sort of keen to listen and to think about how we could go about this game. And you know, we said to them after the game, the biggest emotion that we had was pride. You know, we were proud about the way they went about their business and the result they got for the club.
You've joined from Dundee United, so you personally will know just how important and big a result that is today. Yeah,
well, Dundee United are a fantastic club. I absolutely loved working here for over 2.5 years. It was a thrill to be a part of the place, and I've got a lot of friends here at the club that I'll remain friends with for a long time. And you know, they're challenging for the league, and we knew this was going to be one of the hardest games we could have put ourselves into. And so to come out of it with a positive result is just, you know, it's credit to everyone involved.
There's not many teams will come here and take 3 points.
Yeah, and listen, it was a tough game. They had a lot of the play. They had a lot of chances. We had a few chances that we could have converted as well. We knew that we would have to allow them bits and pieces of play and allow them possession. But we also knew that no matter how the game was going, we'd get chances, and we showed that, and we took a couple.
It was a bit of a strange game, really, because it was a strong start. Then United come into it. They had Jack pulls off a double save that keeps you in it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you withstand the pressure, and then you go 2-0 up.
Yeah, Jack's had a fantastic double save at that moment, because those moments are key parts in games. You know, to get a double save, young goalkeeper playing in a big stadium. And you could see what that meant to the boys. The boys were right round him, you know, congratulating him, and you know, he's a massive part of this squad. But certainly, you know, we're all delighted, and you know, we'll move on to the next game Tuesday night now, and that's how we have to approach it.
It is, as you say, another big game, and I guess today means nothing if you can't win on Tuesday night.
Well, you know, we stressed to them in there that we've broken the run that we've been on, so we've taken points from a game and we've started something. So it doesn't mean as much if we can't continue, and to use that as positive momentum, you know, into the next game.
In the old football cliche, is Tuesday night now a 6-pointer?
I've never played in a 6-pointer, but it's a tough 3-pointer. No, I've got a lot of friends at Falkirk as well, and I know how hard they'll work this week to get things ready for Tuesday night and to prepare their squad. We'll do the same, and it'll be some ding dong, I think.
You just want to keep building on today's result, though. And, you know, 7 games to go. It is just about getting results after that.
Yeah, I mean, like today, you know, as I say, we had an idea of how things would go, but you can never tell. You know, we said to the boys before the game, there's not a soul in the stadium that can tell you how this game's going to go. We've got ideas of what they might do, but when they cross the line, they've got to go and deliver, and they did today, and we'll be asking the same of them on Tuesday.
It shows you what this league is like as well. You know, Queens are coming here, taking 3 points off United. Ellis was beating Ross County. It's just one of those leagues that, as you say, nobody knows right how it's going to go.
Well, it's a league with a lot of good teams in it, and we're one of them. So we can go into every game knowing that we've got a team that can win.
The manager talks about getting the players. He believes in the players, but it's getting them to believe that they can go on and do something now.
Yeah, well, you've got to show them evidence of why they're good players. You've got to prove to them by letting them, making sure they can do things and going back and looking at it and saying, there you go, you've done it. So there's proof, go and do it again. If you're telling them to do something and they've never done it, they'll be a little bit unsure. So we've worked on things during the week and we've shown them things that they've already done and that they can do and they know they can do, and then you take it into a game.
You're enthusiastic. You look as though you're enjoying your time so far.
Yeah, I've loved it so far. I have to thank the manager for giving me an opportunity to work at the club and to get back on the training pitch. He was very patient, because I would have loved to have been in earlier, but I couldn't do that. But now that I'm in, I'm working with the players, I'm enjoying it every day, and that will continue.
A fresh start for Queen's, a fresh start for you?
Yep, absolutely, and a fresh game on Tuesday.